I have been eyeing this for a while.
This is the Harvey MG-36 compass miter gauge, and I'm really excited to check this out.
And it just slides right in there. Yeah, this stop lock is amazing.
And when I put it in my miter slot, it was a little snug, so I just loosened these adjustment screws here till I got it just right with no play. Then slide it all the way over. I don't know if it's just my table saw or not, but you can't use that side of the fence when you have it set up on the left side of your blade, which is fine. Then I'm going to bring the fence right up to the blade. I left it about an 1/8 inch away from the blade. If there's a specific distance you're supposed to do, just let me know in the comments.
All right, so my first impressions already are I love the stop here. So it's really cool because it has a little micro adjustment, which is so awesome. And it says micro adjustment 0.001 inches, so make very small adjustments, but I like that because a lot of times I'll sneak up on a cut. So if I set this here, push it forward to get closer until I get it right to the cut that I want, and then I have it locked in, and then I can just make that repeated cut over and over and over again. So I really like this here. Also, you can pull your fence out further if you need to, if you're going to cut like a longer piece, to have a better grab on it. I'm assuming also we can take our stop and move it all the way down here. We're going to check. I haven't done anything to it. It's set on 0. So we'll bring it up to the blade. And that looks dead on, out of the box. All right, and then we have a knob right here to tighten and lock in your degree. Also a nice little thing here is this button. Push that. We lock in at 22.5, 45, and 60, which is really nice. And then obviously you would tighten that just to lock it into place. Loosen it. Bring it back to 0. Lock it in. All right, let's give this baby a test run here. Got a piece of ash I'm going to be making some plant stand legs out of that I want to be 16 inches. So I set my stop up here, measured over 16 inches. Perfect, so let's see if we can get some repeatable cuts here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shave off just a little bit of the end here. Actually, let's bring our blade down to a safer height. There we go. I saw a video the other day that said that your gullet should be right above your cut. It helps throw sawdust down and things like that, so I've been doing that now. All right, let's see. Let's give her a whirl. Two perfect cuts. All right, so I want to add a 10-degree leg here. So push down, slide it over to 10. All right, now we're going to take our piece, push it up to our fence here, and then I'm going to use this little micro adjustment to push it just to where it needs to be to take off just the smallest amount for that 10-degree.
And I really wanted to test it out, so I had this 6/4 piece of red oak that I needed to trim down to 36 inches, so I thought I would give this a run through there. As you can see, I pulled out the adjustable fence a little bit, so that way it gives me a little more control as I'm pushing the piece through the blade. And it worked great.
Thank you for checking out my video on the Harvey MG-36 miter gauge. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Harvey, for sending this out to me to try out. My favorite feature is definitely going to be this micro adjustable flip stop. I really like to sneak up on my cuts, and having the ability to make such a micro adjustment and then repeat that cut over and over again is really awesome. So I love that about this. I'll link it below if you want to check it out and read more about it, but I really like this one and it does a great job.